Welcome back to another episode of Pop Q Culture. So, Piers Morgan and others have expressed the outrage over a woke trigger warning in the new Wicked film. But the controversy may be overblown, out of proportion, obviously. Tabloid reports claim that the film carries a trigger warning about discrimination against green skinned people, which sparked a frustration on social media. Piers Morgan, for example, tweeted the following, and we quote, "Can the woke brigade just please F off?" referring to the warning. Many echoed his sentiments, with one user calling for a return to entertaining movies and another questioning if the story was a joke. However, the truth is a bit more nuanced. The trigger warning is part of a detailed description on the British Board of Film Classification, also known as BBFC website, which provides information on the content and themes of new releases. The BBFC rated Wicked PG in the UK, citing mild threats and discrimination as reasons for the rating. The warning about discrimination is not a political statement, but a reflection of the film's plot. According to the BBFC, the movie includes scenes where a green skinned woman is mocked for her appearance, a disabled woman is treated condescendingly, and talking animals are persecuted in a fantastical society. These are core elements of Wicked's storyline. In addition to the discrimination theme, the BBFC also notes other content, including mild sexual references, violence, and brief injury detail. However, these are all part of the movie's narrative and not indications of a woke agenda necessarily. So, in case you're wondering if this is a joke, no, it's not a joke. There are major newspapers that have picked up on the fact that the movie Wicked may have been discriminatory against green skinned people. And the question that came to our mind is, are there even real green skinned people? And now some might argue that the green skinned people in the musical is not necessarily of literally somebody that has a green skin, but rather somebody that may represent something that is out of the ordinary or out of the norm. So it could be somebody in a wheelchair, somebody that doesn't look like the normal regular human being, somebody that talks different, somebody that is, that has another um, orientation, and so on and so forth. So that can be considered as not the norm, and so that could somehow fit in the green skin persona per se. We get that part. The thing is, everything these days has to do with woke identity, woke mentality, and it's just getting out of proportion. So anytime there's something that touches on that expression per se, just it kind of just sets some people off right off the bat without even questioning what is really being talked about. Now, we haven't watched the movie Wicked just yet. We will check it out over this weekend. But as far as this story goes, we thought it was interesting to discuss it today because the movie is in theaters right now. Some people are raving about it, and a lot of people are talking about Ariana Grande looking skinnier than usual. What's her name? Her co-star, Cynthia Erivo, also looks extremely skinny, and so they were wondering what exactly went down during and after the filming of this movie. Like, was it all part of the script for them to lose the weight to kind of match each other? Because Cynthia Erivo had a little bit more meat on herself, but Ariana has always been a petite. But it looks like Cynthia Erivo has probably lost a lot of weight to kind of like look almost like Ariana Grande's size for some reason. We don't know why. Anyways, let us know if you kind of picked up on this as well as you see them promote the movie. So there's a few things that we will be addressing in a different video, not today. But let's listen to what Pierce Morgan has brought up on his channel, and we'll come back with our commentary.
This is like a mashup from the press tour from Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, who've been just behaving in a slightly odd manner.
Oz is so full of queerness and celebration and beautiful differences, and so is Earth.
This week, people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. I didn't know that was happening.
Every day in the Emerald City is a pride parade.
Oh my God,
right?
yeah.
I mean, look at
That's actually great.
but it's true.
Yeah.
Even like the chickens. Those
Snow
chickens
leopard with
are
the little
gay.
cape.
Now, Nadroti, it's all a bit weird. There's a suggestion there's a kind of wicked cult that's being developed here.
Well, there's always been a wicked cult, to be real, with the play that, full disclosure, I saw 20 years ago on a date with my wife. And it is patient zero for like the subversion of expectations. But this has had a fan base for decades. This was always going to do well if they made it close to the source material. And it was a film made for women and gay men, and they are going to see it in droves, and that's fine. That's the kind of film that should exist. For me, I just don't want Marvel to be wicked or Star Wars to be wicked. That's where the problem. This movie proves there's a difference between men and women. They both like different things. And not all women will agree, but they will definitely go see it. We saw it with Barbie. I would say Barbie was more hyper political than this. This is just a play where people break out in song. I did see it with my wife. It's the ninth circle of hell for me. I hate musicals, but I went because my wife has gone to a lot of superhero movies with me.
I'll probably take my daughter to see it. But Esther, today, hilariously, the British Board of Film Classification has issued a trigger warning on Wicked because of potential discrimination against green-skinned women and persecution of talking animals. The warning issued on their website states a green-skinned woman is mocked, bullied, and humiliated because of her skin color. A green-skinned woman. Yeah. There is no such thing as a green-skinned woman in the real world. Even Ernest knows there are no green-skinned women. Right, Ernest? Yes?
No, I agree.
Thank you.
I agree.
No, I'll come back to you, Ernest. I'll come back to you. I just wanted to get clarification. There are no green-skinned women in the world. Esther, why do we have to endure this?
I think, to be honest, I'm such a cynic. First of all, I also hate musicals. There's not enough money you could pay me to go and watch that film. But also, I think I'm the cynic in me is saying this is a PR move. This is saying, slap something ridiculous on it so that the Daily Mail will pick it up, which it has, by the way. One of the most read newspapers in the country has picked it up. I don't think anyone's going to mistake the discrimination of green-skinned people, one, because it doesn't exist. I mean, why didn't they draw parallels with, yellow-skinned people?
Yeah. So what did you think about the exchange of the Pierce Morgan's debate on his channel? Let us know in the comment below. As always, we love you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.